Most people know the story of Deborah, the brave prophetess, the woman judge, the leader of Israel. And yes, all of that is true. But today, we are going to look at this story from a completely different angle. Because when you read it carefully, really carefully, it tells us something that most never talk about. It tells us what happens when men stop being men, and what God does about it. Let us set the scene. The children of Israel were in trouble, again, because they had done what they kept doing. They forgot God. And the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord. So God allowed a Canaanite king named Jabin to oppress them for 20 years. And Jabin had a very powerful army commander, a man named Sisera, who had 900 iron chariots. 900! In a time when Israel had almost no weapons at all. Now imagine your neighborhood being controlled by someone with 900 tanks. That is what 900 iron chariots meant in those days. Sisera was terrifying. And the men of Israel? They were hiding. Here is the part that does not make it into most sermons. God had given Israel male leaders, judges, elders, warriors. But during this time, those men were not stepping up. They were not leading. They were not fighting. They were not even seeking God. And God had already said through the prophet Isaiah, and yes, Isaiah spoke prophetically about seasons like this one.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
God was not celebrating that women were ruling. He was describing a condition of spiritual weakness. When the men abdicate, when they step back from their God-given responsibility, something goes wrong with the whole community. That is what was happening in Israel. Now, into this mess, God raised up someone who sought after him with her whole heart, someone humble, Deborah, a prophetess, a judge, a wife. The Bible calls her the wife of Lapidoth first, establishing her identity as a woman in her proper role, and then tells us she was judging Israel.
And so, the donkey won the race.
And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth, she judged Israel at that time. Notice something important. Deborah did not go looking for power. She did not campaign for leadership. She sat under a palm tree, not on a throne, not in a palace, under a tree, humble, available. Now here is where it gets really interesting. God gave Deborah a word, a battle plan. He told her to tell a man named Barak, "Take 10,000 men, go to Mount Tabor, and I will deliver Sisera into your hand."
God said, "Take 10,000 men, go to Mount Tabor. He will deliver Sisera into your hand."
Clear instruction, divine strategy. All Barak had to do was go. And she sent and called Barak, the son of Abinoam, out of Kadesh Naphtali, and said unto him,
Hath not the Lord God of Israel commanded, saying, Go and draw toward Mount Tabor,
So what did Barak say?
If thou wilt go with me, then I will go. But if thou wilt not go with me, then I will not go.
Now, God had already spoken. The plan was clear. The victory was guaranteed. And Barak, the general, the military man, the one God called, said he would not go without a woman holding his hand. That tells you everything about the spiritual condition of the people in Israel at that time. And she said,
I will surely go with thee. Notwithstanding the journey that thou takest shall not be for thine honor. For the Lord shall sell Sisera into the hand of a woman.
Barak was not a bad man. He is actually listed in Hebrews chapter 11 as a man of faith. But in this moment, he was afraid, and his fear cost him something.
Barak, the son of Abinoam, has gone up to Mount Tabor.
This battle will be a piece of cake! They have no weapons, so let's crush them and be done with it!
Sisera and his army are going to fight.
Oh, yes.
I will see you much later.
The battle happened exactly as God said it would. Deborah told Barak,
Up! For this is the day in what the Lord had delivered Sisera into thine hand. Is not the Lord gone out before thee?
and here is where the story takes the most unexpected turn. Sisera, the mighty general, ran away, abandoned his own soldiers, and ended up at the tent of a woman.
Turn in, my lord, turn in to me. Fear not.
Her name was Jael.
Fear not.
And she was not on any battlefield. She was not carrying a sword. She was not leading an army.
Give me, I pray thee, a little water to drink, for I am thirsty.
She was home, doing what women do.
Stand in the door of the tent. If anyone comes to inquire about a man here, say no, there is no one else here.
Now notice, Jael was the wife of Heber the Canaanite. The Canaanites had a peace treaty with Jabin, Sisera's king, which means Sisera thought he was safe going to her tent. He thought she was on his side. Jael invited him in, gave him warm milk, covered him, and he fell fast asleep because he felt safe. He should not have felt safe.
Come, and I will show thee the man whom thou seekest.
Remember what Deborah told Barak earlier.
Notwithstanding the journey that thou takest shall not be for thine honor. For the Lord shall sell Sisera into the hand of a woman.
That woman was not Deborah. It was Jael, staying home, doing her job, being where God needed her to be. After the victory, Deborah and Barak sang a song of praise to God for what he had done. And in that song, listen to what was said about Jael. Blessed above women shall Jael, the wife of Heber the Canaanite, be. Blessed shall she be above women in the tent. Blessed above women. Think about that for a moment. Not Deborah, the prophetess, the judge, the leader of Israel. Not Miriam, who led worship at the Red Sea. Not even, and this is remarkable, Mary, the mother of Jesus, was called blessed among women. But Jael, the humble homemaker with a tent peg, was called blessed above women. What if Jael had decided that day to go out and fight? She would not have been there when Sisera arrived. The enemy would have escaped. The prophecy would not have been fulfilled in the way God intended. Being in your right place is not small. It is everything. So, what do we learn from the untold story of Deborah? First, God's order matters. He designed men to lead their families and communities with courage and faithfulness. When they do not, things go wrong. Not as punishment, just as natural consequence. A family without a faithful leader is like a ship without a captain. It drifts. Second, and this is the one most people miss, the greatest honor in this story did not go to the most visible leader. It went to the woman who was simply faithful in her own home. Jael was not famous. She was not leading an army. She was not on a stage. She was home. And God chose her to do something no army could do. You do not have to be the most visible person in the room to be the most important person in God's plan. You just have to be faithful where He put you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.